deep off into that. You dig what I'm saying, man? We love you, homie. We love. I'm telling you, anything I can do, anything bring to the table. I mean, we is at the table. You did. So anything I can bring to the table, big homie, man, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get. We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it real. This one thing I never understood about you, though, big homie. And I'm gonna let the word hear. I don't get, man. You just built different, homie. Like you up spirited. You did what I'm saying. So nothing, homie. Shout out Greystone, man. He's sharing the live, man. Yeah, we finna turn up real quick, man. We got the big homie in the building, man. It's Sunday night football, and we appreciate y'all taking the time out y'all day, even though football over. But yeah, Greystone sharing this shit, so we probably finna hit 1K in a minute. But look, man, like yo up spirited, homie. You did what I'm saying? Like, homie, I ain't never heard you, bro. You ain't never since I've been 14 years old. I'm 39. You ain't never said, "Hey, man." You always say, "Man, go get a job, man." You used to get mad, man. You doing this? You wasting time, man. Woo woo. That just went to YouTube. The homie told me to study yesterday, man. The homie told me to do this. You did what I'm saying? Sometimes everybody, keeping it real, man. Like I say, man, it's different aspects of that, man. That's just like today. I'm kicking it with my Aunt Willie, right? She turned 102. I had my co-workers pull up. Everybody pull up. My cousins, co-workers. Hey, man, if I mess with you, I mess with you like the big homie. I get that gift from him. You did what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, man, you got love in your body, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you something my granny used to tell me all the time, man. Anybody that sacrifice themselves, and when I mean sacrifice, it's not sacrifice in the way that y'all thinking, but think of others besides themselves. That's the homie, man. He gonna put you first before he put himself first. But I'm like this: when we gonna put him first, though? All the people he didn't help, all the people he didn't gave advice to, man. I'm just saying, man. It's the universe, man. Sometimes you got to give it back, man. But it is what it is. See, Drake, I know you feel that shit, man. I already know you feel that. But listen, big homie, let me ask you this though. You ready?
Yeah, I'm with
Let me ask you this. Do you ever find yourself being too loyal, man? I mean, I know the question. This is what the people ask.
man, I don't have no home in my life to be all tricking and with trickery, man. I want the type of dude that if I mess with you, I mess with you, man. If I don't, I don't. I don't like to have people around me, man, that I just can't trust or I can't open up to. I know everybody's not like that, and I don't want to embrace everybody. You know what I'm saying? I go out my heart real, man. But if I see certain traits in you that say that you're not on that level, I ain't gonna mess with you, man. Period. Because I can't open myself up to be let down or sacrifice, man. So, yeah, man, my Lord don't have boundaries and limits, man. If I'm with you, man, I say, man, I'm with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never got to question that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know it in me if you just know me. And,
Right.
sometimes people are Lord that can be, the thing that, really drags down. And I don't see it as a bad thing for being too Lord. I just think that you got to have your Lord in the right spot for the right people, man. And Lord, we don't too much live no more in this society, man. So you gotta be real particular with the people that you deal with and who you allow in your circle, man, because everybody don't mean you know. You know, these niggas out there robbing brothers and cousins and, you know, family, man, you know. So I know if these niggas do that to their own, boy, what they'll do to the nigga that's not there. But you got niggas to be more loyal to their own boys or other people, the enemies, than they would their own fans. So,
thanks, homie.
Man, you got to kind of roll along with doing things and guard yourself in a lot of different ways, man. And the few people that I do hold good to me, them will probably be the only few people that I deal with, period. Because if I got to do all that stuff just to deal with people, man, then I don't even need to deal with them. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I don't got no room to be trying to see where you at. I don't already know where you at. And, hey, man, I'm not going to deal with you, man. I got that choice to say, hey, I'm going to deal with you, cat, or I ain't, because I know you about this, I know you about that. That's why you're supposed to pick your associates, because you already been studying them, you know what they're about, and you know if that's something that you can handle or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to let your associates pick you, because when the niggas grab you, you don't know what his intent are, you know, the picture that's in this stuff. So yeah, man, you gotta be real particular on that, man. You know, because people do things and they have ulterior motives, and they ain't always good for you and what you stand for, man. So yeah, you gotta definitely be on guard when you deal with people, man.
But look, this is the thing though, right? I agree with you, you know. Man, you right, homie. I ain't gonna lie, we do be too loyal to the people that's not loyal to us. That's how I'm taking what you're saying. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's like this. A cat like you instilled in me on what I got into me. So I don't know no other way but to be loyal. Even if you stab me in the back, that don't mean I gotta accept it. But I ain't gonna change who I am because you a mark. You dig what I'm saying? Because you a mark. I ain't gonna change me. I'm gonna keep being me. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just gonna cut you out. But you dig what I'm saying? Like that's some real stuff, man. In today's time, you got your NBA young boys. No disrespect to them, they getting money, man. But you know, these skinny jeans, these TV shows. You dig what I'm saying? You got these cats out here. They wearing purses now, homie. They wearing a purse like your mama.
Yeah, like you ain't yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, them the type of niggas that, you know, these niggas emulate. These type of niggas that, you know, these dudes think are the dudes. You know, not just because you shoot a gun, it don't make you no gangster. It don't make you real. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, anybody can shoot a gun, you know. But the thing about it is, just manning up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come a time where you gotta man up. And, you know, and this ain't nothing that you want to leave your kids with. And they head thinking that it's cool to, you know, wear purses and to have a lot of female traits, man. You know, I mean, Pearl all screwed up, man.
Yeah, man. C Drake say, go yayo. He say go yayo on some crazy shit right now.
Yeah, I heard, man. You busted wide open, man.
Hey, come on, man. Yeah, let's start there, man. We keeping it real, man. This new generation, though, homie.
I mean, they comfortable like that, man. You know, my generation, you know, dudes wouldn't let no woman lick them, you know, all right, like that. You know what I'm saying? Woman couldn't touch that part of a man like this, you know. I mean, you know, that's just new generation. That's something they didn't turn freaky into freaky, man. That's too freaky. You know, I mean, you know, hey, it's nice to get a little freaky, but that's too freaky, man.
What'd you say, girl?
Woman playing with you like this, back up. You know, that ain't nothing no man supposed to be comfortable with. And I'm telling the women now, if man like all that old licking his fingers and stuff back up, there's something wrong with dude, man. You know what I'm saying? If something ain't right with that nigga, you need to start questioning that nigga go. That ain't nothing that no man like
You
man.
have one
Man,
mistake.
this man. You know. Yeah, man, that ain't manly, man. That's something else.
Man, they laughing at you, girl. They laugh. They agree with you in the chat. They talk about they crying. You killing them, girl. Pop your shit. Pop your shit, big
That
up.
ain't cool, man. So I don't know who made that cool, but man, please don't respect that. Put no finger by my little podcast. You know,
Let's start that out,
I can do
man.
without the fingers, man.
What you say?
I don't need no finger, man. I don't need no tongue. I mean, none of that, man.
Come on, yo. Say, man.
Young, freaky, man.
Man,
Thank you.
come on.
Secure. Goodbye.
Yeah, man. The homie be right back, man. He'll be right back, man. Yeah, he'll be right back, man. Turn up, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Lovely lady, Britt, Sandy, C. Drake, Gray Stone, Trey A. All y'all, man. All y'all, D-Lo, what's happening with it? Hit the like button up, man. We're gonna run it up, man. You know it's Sunday, man. Been kicking it with the family a little bit, a little drink, but not too much though. Not too much. Britt talking about she feel attacked. Hell, do you relate to what we saying? You like niggas with them skinny jeans and purse? I know you don't. Let's start that out. Yeah, let's start that out.
You are now tuned in to the table.
I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table.
And we back. Stone C.
And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table.
Real bosses only at this motherfucking table. If you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Oh yes, I heard lil' mama talking, she can't ask me for no favors. If she asks me for a favor, tell that lil' hoe I'm a player.
I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table.
Yeah, you are now tuned in to the table.
And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table.
Let's go. Let's go.
Say that. That beat all the way to the top.
Tuned in to the table.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Man, what's happening, homie? We got C-Voke in the building, big homie in the building, C-Voke, man.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Yeah, man, big homie in the building, man. Hey, man, this is this is a good interview, cause like I say, man, I got two families, man, and I look at them as the same. My family and my family. That's it. Yeah, man, I'm happy, man. Hey, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. But nah, Vogue, we up here, man. Just talking about keeping it real, man. Keeping it real. Back to what we were saying though, man. Shit, I done lost my goddamn thought in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Look
we
back.
were talking about the new wave niggas, man.
Yeah. Look. Let's go here. Look. I watched the Young Thug interview, right, with Big Bank Hank. You know what Big Bank told Young Thug? You know Big Bank, G homie, your generation. He told Young Thug straight up. He told Young Thug straight up, man. He say, man, look, I gotta keep it real with you. Cause Young Thug talking, he's like, man, I was going in the interrogation room trying to take up for my homeboy. Big Bang Hank say, man, I don't get you young niggas thinking y'all can spin the police. You go in there, shut up, and ask for a lawyer. That's it.
Yeah, man, be quiet. Yeah, so. Think you ain't that slick. Nigga, the police been start your fool ass up in so many games. You ain't gonna even see it coming. But that nigga didn't go through that. That nigga mind was on what he already had his plan of action already. You know. So once you do something, you can't take it back, man. That's the thing about this life right here. So you either, don't be who you are or you ain't, man. No, can't take nothing back out of this, man. And these the same niggas that put themselves on the line for this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I ain't gonna lie, hey homie, if you would have looked at Big Bank, man, if you would have seen that interview, homie, like he fuck with Young Thug, right? Before, I mean, he did, but now that all these allegations, you did the court stuff and all the phone calls coming out, man, he was just like, man, he couldn't hold back. He was just like, man, I just don't understand you young niggas. Y'all think y'all smarter than the police. No way the law's finna come say, hey, Stone, we need to talk to you. Talk. I'm not finna go in there freely. I'm not finna go in there at all. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You did what I'm saying? That's what Big Bank was saying. Like, what y'all like, man, y'all give up the game. Y'all be ready to go in them rooms. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all, man. Like when did that become cool?
I bet the nigga had on some tight pants too, man.
Shit, he probably did. Hell, it was just recording, but I'm pretty sure he did, girl. Pretty sure he did. And the cold part, the nigga say, this is what the nigga say, right? The nigga say, man, I was trying to take up for my homeboy. If you were trying to take up for your homeboy, you don't say nothing. Well, I was trying to deter him. Now you done put your homeboy in the same perimeter what they asking you about. The police be like, oh, we ain't talking to you. Oh, man, we just want to ask you some questions. Ain't no questions. Talk to my lawyer. Lock me up. What we doing? Man, show me the cell. Ain't no talking. I just don't get it. But in y'all new way of thinking, as you kids, y'all think it's cool. But y'all want us to accept y'all. But I get why y'all handle y'all business, which I don't get it. I'm talking about the YNs. That's the new name for them. I just learned what YNs was. You did? Y'all ain't got no self-respect for yourself, man. It ain't no code with y'all.
Man, it ain't that, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened, man.
What happened, man?
A lot of niggas getting knocked up, man. And they had to go with whoever locked up.
Hey, Vogue told me to tell you what's cracking.
What's up? We left a whole bunch of smart niggas out there to take over the world, man. So they feel the world in the way they should against real niggas, man. And they done everything the opposite of what we done. So, them niggas got their game from a lot of niggas that were chumps, that people had at the time that couldn't come up forward and do what we were doing because they were too scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas got drafted by these niggas. That's they OGs. That's they big homies. Them niggas right there that wasn't by nothing when we was in the street. You know what I'm saying? That's what they get schooled by. They get schooled by niggas that we ran home, that we slapped upside the head, taking their starter jackets and things like this. Yeah. So they wasn't, getting it from nobody that was, from that era. They was getting it from some niggas that, always took the easy way out. So, that's what you expect from niggas that, when we gone and leaving these niggas to, go with what they know to go with because it's just like the females. The real niggas left when they had to go mess with some kind of mark niggas. You know what I'm saying? They had to go, the niggas they messed with was turning out to just be some chump. You know, they had to have somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we open the world up like that. You know, and that's our fault for them niggas being the way that they is because we got ourselves to the street and they had to go with the only thing they know. And a lot of them were raised up by their mamas and their aunties and all these women, so they got a lot of female traits, man. You know what I'm saying? And they do a lot of things and emotional like females, man, because that's what they came up around. So that's why you got so many females hard because they like to have small niggas before everybody started getting took away. And that's what they just playing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you see a lot of women harder than these niggas because, you know, they know what being real and what being hard is about. Versus these niggas having no clue, you know. Yeah, man, you know, that's all we left them with. So that's all they know to go with because that's all they had, man. You know?
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 1K, right? I feel like my generation messed it up. Cause look, we had cats like you know, the guys be like, nigga, take your ass to school. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, do right. You feel what I'm saying? Like my generation, we left them young niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I be telling everybody that shit. We left. We wasn't in the hood saying, hey man, go do this the same way y'all taught us. You did what I'm saying? So that's why you got your YNs right now. That's why it's easy for them to listen to your NBA young boys. You had NBA young boy and Chris Brown in Dallas at the same time. Ask me who sold that first. So they don't want to listen to the bump and grind music no more. They want to hear about Dracos and you know. I mean,
You know, everybody got their era, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's their era. Just like we had our era with Too Short and WH, Fight One, Scarface. You know, that messed us up. You know, the music messed us up. You know what I'm saying? Because we started having a walk. What it took to do things. You know, that influenced us in a way that we didn't understand. And like it's influencing them in a way that they don't really understand because they don't have understanding, you know, that we got as we got older. We didn't have it neither when we were their age. You know, we didn't have no cat doing what I'm trying to do with them and educate them on, you know, etiquette, man, and the things to do to be, you know, somebody upstanding, man. We didn't have nobody sit back and tell us, hey, man, if you don't spend your life out, you be sitting up in the conversation 3-4 decades, check. So you better do the right thing, homie, because, you know, them folks that I can hold you in that mud, you so old, you'll need them folks to come up about that thing, man. You know, we didn't have nobody to tell us that. You know, nobody would tell us that them niggas were trying to trick us and keep us blind because they felt like we were juvenile, we were going to get a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? And we were going to make it. And they were going to be the ones sitting here doing all this time. They didn't tell us that, hey, man, it's a possibility. So folks to hold you down on 20, 25 years. We were going to see a nigga do 3, 4 years, 5 years at the most. You understand me? And come out and get right back to it. So that's the only thing we had to hope on. Yeah, we can go do 5 years, 3 years, get slow, come out. This what's happening right here. But let's see if we know what.
Hey, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question since we on that topic right there, right? Like you said, you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? The music played a part, and we used to wonder why our parents told us don't listen to certain music, though, right? But let me ask you this: how old was you when you got incarcerated for the case that you on right now? How old was you?
I was 16.
And how old is you right now?
I'm 49 right now.
Y'all hear that? While y'all listen to your NBA young boys, the young thuggers.
See, this is the thing. This is the
Go
thing.
ahead.
This is what I want them to know. That's just entertainment, man. That's not how life projects. That's just how life put together through some beautiful words, videos. That ain't no real life happening. That's things that people then put together and came up with to make it look like it's real. If you want a real life, you need to go to school. You need to try to get you a job and make that your reality. Not looking at no videos and trying to match your riches with what these niggas got, because a lot of them niggas cheery. That's rented cheery. You know, a lot of them niggas cheery. The diamonds ain't real if you go test the half of it. You understand me? So them niggas living a facade and trying to treat the world and believing they more than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Instead of come back and say, hey man, it's just real. So don't let your life be based off of what I'm saying in my song, because I'm doing this for entertainment. I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what I live every day. This is what I do to make money, to make a living. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's some part in your life where you gotta keep it real with people, man. And everybody deserves to know the good and bad of the situation, man. Because every good got a bad, you know. And I think it's on the part for them to be able to point that out. Even if the mamas and the daddies letting their kids listen to this music, they need to point out that, hey man, this is just music. This ain't what you waste your life on, because this is their life. This ain't your life. You know what I'm saying? This ain't how it might turn out this way for them. Even if it is real, that don't mean it's gonna turn out for you the same way. So create your own path. Don't go on their path, because their path ain't gonna be the same path as yours is. You know what I'm saying? You got a different opportunity to see the world in a different way. So look at it as such, because this ain't what might happen for you, even if this is their real life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So they just gotta teach them what's right and what's wrong, and be able to talk to them and show them that, hey man, this is the act. This is how they getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So don't follow them and live your life like they try to live theirs. Because look, all the people that they call heroes, or all the people they looking up to, look at Slim Thug. He told him in this colorful hair and this tight thing.
Right. Man, we got Westside Moving in the building. My dog, Young Hog, in the building, man. He say, and if he segueing out what you saying. He say, and if niggas making it love. Hey, Young Hog, you had to talk regular talk, fool. Like you talking Cali talk. I don't understand it. You say, and if niggas making a little cheese, which is paper, put down a retainer instead of picking up some. I don't even know what that last word, but I get what you're saying, Young Hog. Shout out to you. Shout out Westside, man.
Yeah.
But look, yeah. But this the thing though, homie. It's like I wanna ask you the hard questions, man. Cause you just said all that. You just said all that. What did you think about the rappers in situations when you was a kid? I mean, you already answered it, but did it affect you? Did it affect your daily movement? Did it affect how you know?
Yeah, it affected me. Because them niggas was rapping. Them niggas had music that touched a nigga's soul. But let me say this. Now that I know, Scarface ain't no motherfucking gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, he ain't.
Niggas been really no killers. You know what I'm saying? You know, Spice he wasn't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I mean, them niggas was the wild niggas that done it. You know, them niggas was able to project that and put that in the words to look pretty. You know what I'm saying? But when I started living the life, I realized that them niggas couldn't be that hard. Oh shit, they weren't going through what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a few of them that, you know, that took
Bro,
on
for
the
anybody that watched this, I'm laughing because
DJ Quick them and
what the fuck was these niggas doing at 16? The SOG right, hold on, let me meet that nigga that's talking. The SOG right here that's talking, this nigga got locked up at 16. They gave him a 50 ball. Know what I'm saying? But he doing 33 on that 50 ball, if I ain't mistaken. He's supposed to be getting out of 6 months or something. The nigga did 33 years. That nigga being locked up 33 years, right? From 16 and he 49. That's 33 years he being locked up. The other homie, C Drake, that's in the comments I'm talking to, he said he did 28 at 16. He got a life sentence at 16 and did 28 and a half years. And I'm like, nigga, both y'all got locked up at 16 and they gave him a 50 baller. You did 28 and a half, got a life sentence. What the fuck was y'all doing at 16 for both y'all to get locked up at 16 to do that goddamn much time? 28 years and 33 years. God damn.
We know that's honorable. That's a man's man type shit though, right? But like, where did you build that from, man? Like, what do you put in your mind every day to where, you know, you wake up and feel how you feel the same way you've been talking since we've been, you know, doing our thing on this live thing? Like, where do that come from, man?
Look, man, my old man walked on the cane, right? My old man couldn't play football with me. He couldn't play basketball with me. He couldn't run around with me. You understand me? But what he couldn't do, he made up for in other ways, right? And my old man, I always wanted me and my brother to be the sharpest dudes, you know, the rawest dudes around, the smartest dudes around, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I took on a lot of his traits, man, as far as family. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I put my touch to it, you know, then I want the best for us, you know what I'm saying? And you got some people that, you know, good for others, good with others, and good by themselves, man. And I'm one of them dudes that all of them. I'm good by myself, I'm good with others, and I'm good for others, man. And this is a trait that come with me as a person that Charles and Baby Cash used to, man. And this is something that I always check, you know, even in the women that I never always had in my life or whatever. I always want them to be more and be better. And I try to do everything I can to bring that joy because I want to be able to see more of me in them from this upliftment, you know what I'm saying? You know, now don't get me wrong, got it fair stuff. But it still don't stop doing stuff that and try to deal with it, you know, like that. You know, it's always don't but this step.
You breaking up. You breaking up a little bit, huh? You breaking up a little bit.
I said that I always make you feel good when you see that happen because a lot of people that like, you know, want total opposite. A lot of people bitter, a lot of people, you know, hurtful because of the things they didn't have or the things that went on in their life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the one that, you know, keep striving, the one that keep pushing, and the one that's going to reach for the best at all times. So that's what my heart feels with, you know what I'm saying? So this is a thing that come with me from an early age. So, you know, that's a part of my makeup, foundation of who I am and what I am, man.
I ain't gonna lie, homie. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, I heard Kanye West say this, right? This like in like 2008, 2009. I know Kanye done went crazy now, but at the time he wasn't crazy. Let's start there off. But look, man, he say, why you gotta give a person their flowers when they pass away? Like that stuck with me right there, right? So I'm a firm believer on telling you, man, I appreciate everything you done for me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like this interview right here, like this one right here hit a little bit different, right? Because it's like I don't even need no questions. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't even got to ask for help, even though I asked for help. But you know, that's why I'm glad, man. We talking about this topic right here because people need to hear this, man. They need to hear you, man. We got Voke in the building, man. C Drake in the building, man. Everybody in the building, man. Sandy, man, she giving you so much. I see y'all in the bitter. Don't think, man. But I ain't gonna, hey, the homie preacher, man. I see what y'all writing. I know the homie want to hear it, man. Big shout out to your homie, Stone C. You are blessed, C. Drake. C. Drake say, I thank God every day that he showed me at a young age because I know I would be on the road if I was older. If we was older. Uh then we got man, we got a lot of messages, man. But look here, man. Some of this stuff that come at the table, man. Shout out Britt, man. Shout out Britt for making my back screen, man. That's some real stuff. Hey, I wish you could see it, homie. She got the table with
Hey,
the
man,
table.
I want to say this right here to everybody that's in there, man. You understand me? You know, I appreciate all of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all because y'all give me the room to be a better person, right? You know, now hold these moments with y'all, man. And you can mark my word. They would September the 7th, man, 2025. Say, man, one day y'all gonna look back on this day and say, man, he told me, say, man, I'm gonna make it. You hear me? I'm gonna have my name registered, you know, as a multi-millionaire soon, man. So mark my words, man, and I'm gonna touch a whole bunch of lives. So these moments right here that y'all have become my extended family, my family that allowed me the chance to be able to, you know, share with them the things that I experienced, you know, without me just killing the whole bad part of it, man. I'm just giving y'all the good part, like I said before, that I spend my blood, sweat, and tears learning and understanding. One day y'all gonna say, man, he told us. And I'm gonna be somebody that the world gonna be able to appreciate real soon. So I want to thank y'all in advance, you understand me, for rising. Oh, stay around a little bit. Everything that I never said that I was gonna do, I done it. Well, good Lord, see you fit. Let me make it out to Timothy. I promise you, man. Say, man, it's gonna be a real beautiful moment, an epic moment, man. In time, y'all gonna be able to see this from the rag to the riches, man. From the ball to the stars, man. Believe me, man, when I tell you I ain't gonna play with it, I'm gonna stay with this young game. And y'all gonna be a part of that life, man. So hold on to these things, man, because y'all will hear them again. But the next time y'all hear them, I'm gonna have on $1,000 suits. You understand me? Be jumping up out of private jets. You understand me? And be living the life, you know what I'm saying, the right way and looking good doing it, man. I promise you that, man. That's my word. I didn't come this far to no giving up. I ain't come this far to not be successful, man. Man, I don't have no other choice but to be successful. So mark my words on this here, man. Everything I just told y'all, holler back at me about 10 more years and run it back at me.
Man, cuz, I ain't gonna lie, homie. Boy, we can hear a goddamn mouse piss on cotton. You got everybody quiet. Type it in the chat, man. Say, man, homie, your purpose is bigger than what you even think, man. Your purpose is bigger than what you think. It wouldn't be no me if it wasn't you. Yo, look, homie. Your purpose, trust me. It's certain people that's called leader of men. I got it tattooed on me. God will use man to bless you, man. I show everybody this tattoo. This the only tattoo that I really just put in y'all face besides the other tattoos I got. but this the one that stands out. God will use man to bless you, man. You know what that means? You blessing the world. And that don't mean just man. That can be one man. That can be you just giving advice. Maybe me and you walking down the street, you just accidentally bump into me, and it might be a car coming down the street. You done saved my life. You get what I'm saying? You blessed, man.
Yeah.
You listen, man. This finna sound fucked up, man. I love you. God put you through this for a reason, man. Like Nelson Mandela, man. You did. See, me and you, we gonna do a live on that too, cause you know I like talking this Black history. You like Nelson Mandela there, man. A political prisoner, man. You was a baby. And if we really all want to get it going, everybody that's listening to the live right now, man, help us out, man. More the better. Let's free the big homie, man. Shout out Charleston White for doing this thing. You did what I'm saying? Shout out Dewberry. Insane, man, doing that thing. But we can do our thing too. We can beat them at all fronts. You dig? I'm just saying, man. God damn. That shit got deep right now, cuz.
Yeah, man. You know, the thing about it, man, you take a platform and you use the platform to give the world something that they can always hold on to. And, you know, right now I'm at the bottom of the barrel, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know,
you ain't the bottom of nothing.
No, check me out. That's what I'm saying. I'm at the bottom of the barrel, man. And I'm looking up at the world that, you know, I'm soon be a part of, right? And my vision is so strong, man. You know, it's playing out before you. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts right there in the mind early. You know, and then it manifests itself, you know, when you apply what you know, man. So I've acquired a whole bunch of information, a whole bunch of things about life to be able to apply in the field that I step in. And people gotta learn how.
You have 1 minute left.
When I call back, I want to get you about renewal or about the kids. Just remind me to call back.
You are now tuned in to the table. I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table. And we back. Stone C. And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Real bosses only at this motherfucking table. If you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Oh yes, I heard lil' mama talking, she can't ask me for no favors. If she asks me for a favor, tell that lil' hoe I'm a player. I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table. Yeah. You are now tuned in to the table. And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Let's go. You are now tuned in to the table. I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table. And we back. Stone C. And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Real bosses only at this motherfucking table. If you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Oh yes, I heard lil' mama talking, she can't ask me for no favors. If she asks me for a favor, tell that lil' hoe I'm a player. I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table.
Yeah. What I was saying was about the renewal thing is friends have to come back at times and renew their friendship, relationship. You have to go back and renew your relationship because
Hold on, break that down, homie. I don't think everybody understood what you just said.
I'm offensive. So when you renew your relationship, you and your woman have been together for a couple of years, whatever, but y'all have been through some hardship and some situations, circumstances like we all go through. So it's always good to find a time with you and her and sit down and talk about y'all thoughts, about y'all feelings, and about the things that's going on in y'all mind to see if y'all still are compatible or how far y'all done got removed from that compatibility. Because situations and things change people when they go through them. So that love and that passion you had for one thing might change. You might have love and passion for another thing, or hate, or whatever for that certain thing. So that's why you got to come back and renew that friendship or that relationship to see if y'all still have the room to deal with each other or not. You know what I'm saying? Just like a friendship. Some of us grew up when we were young, we grew apart because time and system. But them over here, them over here, them over here. So sometimes it's good to come back to the round table to see if we all still share some of the common ground that bonded us when we were little. If the new is something that you can live with as a friend or as a homie,